Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Aurelia. You have landed at Style and Lipstick. Welcome. I really appreciate you dropping by. Today's video is an affordable holiday makeup look. I didn't do just drugstore because I don't have any glitters that are from the drugstore. I really wanted to make this a glitter eye look, so I did incorporate some ColourPop products in this video, which is why it is not a drugstore. It is affordable makeup. I know some people kind of are a little bit touchy or iffy about that, but for me, you know, it's all affordable. It's all, you know, ColourPop, even though it is an online company, it is very accessible because it's got a really good price point. And I just wanted to incorporate a little bit of glitter. I did use a Super Shock shadow for this look. Also, one thing to note is that I had already applied my foundation before I started recording because my drugstore foundation is the same. For primer, I used the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer. And then for my foundation, I used my favorite drugstore combination of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and Pro Matte. I combined them today, and that's my go-to drugstore foundation routine. I didn't think you'd need to see it again. You have seen it a few times, so I didn't show it in the video. I went ahead and just started with you know, no concealer, but I do show you that. I struggled a lot with the lip color. I couldn't figure out what lip color I wanted. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave that footage in there, but I finally settled on this one. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button on your way out. Also, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming back and hanging out with me as I put on some holiday affordable makeup. If you are interested in seeing how I came up with this look, then stay tuned. Okay, so I have got my foundation on, I've powdered, I've got my brows on. I'm gonna go ahead and get started out first by priming my lids using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And just a little bit because I don't want too much, and I will put my concealer on after I am done. The only reason is that one of the products I'm using I've never used before. So if I mess it up, I need to be able to clean it up. I'm just applying a little bit of concealer onto my lids to kind of help combat the darkness. I'm going to start out with the NYX Lid Lingerie, and it is a liquid eyeshadow. It's kind of like a pinky kind of color. It's like a dark pink, and this is in the shade Bang Bang. I'm going to put this on my lids. You know, I don't normally start out with my lids, but just to set that down as the base. And I'm gonna blend in with my finger. I'm not being too careful about going over the crease because this will be blended in with other colors. So I'm okay with going over, you know, above the crease, my natural crease, just a little bit. I don't have a problem with that. And I've never tried this before. I've been wanting to try it for a while. I'm going to layer it just a little bit by adding just a touch more. I really like it though. I think it's applying really well. I think this could be like one of those eyeshadows that you just kind of put on, blend, and go. I really think this shade is really pretty. I'm going to have to start using this a little bit more. I haven't tried it, but it seems to me like this stuff dries pretty quickly. So it's not a good idea to put it on both eyes and then blend out one and then blend out the other. I think you need to work on each eye individually. And I'm just kind of buffing that out a little bit. This one might need just a little bit more, a little bit higher. Ooh, I hope I didn't mess that up. All right, because I brought that up a little bit high, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this down just a touch. I'm gonna use my brush to kind of blend that out. I think that's put down a really nice base. Then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 eyeshadow palette, and this is the Summer Breeze. And I think I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna try this color here because it's very close to what I put on my lid, and it'll be good, I think, to blend things out. And I have absolutely been loving this palette. I think this palette is amazing. I think I'm going to go in with another soft blending brush, and I think I'm going to use this brown shade right here. and use that in the crease to create a little bit of dimension. And I'm using a very soft touch. And I apologize about using all these different products. I am jumping around a little bit today, so I'm so sorry about that, but I wanted a certain kind of look today. I'm going to use this black shade here, and I'm going to pop that into my crease, and not a lot, just to add some more shadow right there. You know how I like to add shadow in my outer crease. I think it's one of the best looks for my eye shape. It seems to be the most flattering to have for me to just put a little bit of shadow right there. And then I'm going to go in with this brush and blend that in just a touch. I think I'm going to go ahead and apply the lid color. And for the lid color, I wanted to do something with a little bit of sparkle, you know, something that has a lot of, you know, kind of blinginess about it. And so I have decided to use ColourPop Millionaire. I really do love this shadow. I think it's so beautiful. It's so sparkly, and it has kind of like, it's a bronze, but it's got a little bit of a pink glitter in it. So I'm going to start out using a sponge tip applicator. I find that sponge tip applicators are some of the best things to use to apply ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and I'm just going to add that to the lid, but I will be going over it again, I think, with my finger. Millionaire, I mean, the minute I saw it, I just had to have it. I thought it was just absolutely beautiful, and I've always wanted to use it for a holiday look, and so here I am. And again, the reason that I am using a sponge tip applicator to start is because that will allow me to get into my crease. It gives me precision, I guess is what I'm saying. And I am going to cover up that black shade, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my ring finger, and I'm going to apply Millionaire, the second coat. And just pat it on. I did get a little bit of Millionaire up in the crease, so I'm going to go in and do some repair. I'm just going to take this brush and I'm going to blend that away. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more of this pinkish shade here. And then I'm also going to go back in with a little bit of that brown shade. And just deepen things up. But for me, anytime I think of party, I think glitter. And I know there are a lot of folks out there that are a little bit afraid of glitter. If you don't want to use a glitter, then use a bronze metallic shadow, like maybe one of the Maybelline tattoo shadows would be good, because they're not exactly glittery, they're more metallic. That will still give you some shine and shimmer. It just won't be, you know, glitter. It'll just be a metallic. I'm going to use my sponge tip applicator again and kind of distribute that over here. I'm going to go in with the brow bone shade, and it will be this little guy right here, and just going to place that under my brow. I always wear a matte shadow on my brow. Well, not always. A majority of the time I wear a matte shadow under my brow. I'm going to go in with this shade right here and kind of blend the transition up a bit with it. I'm going to bring you in just a little bit closer. I think I'm going to add some liquid eyeliner. I'm going to be using this Maybelline Curvitude liner. I have had a little bit of challenge with this in the past, but we're going to go ahead and overlook that, and I am going to do a little wing today. And I always do a small wing, and I am gonna have to pull on my lid a little bit. I hate doing that, but this liner is a challenge to get a really fine flick. The tip is a little bit too flexible. So there we have a small wing, a very thin wing, but I'm okay with that. And I want to add a little bit more Millionaire on this side. Okay, so that's it for the upper eyes. I'm not going to add my lashes just yet. I think I am going to go ahead and take care of my concealer. Going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which is really my most favorite drugstore concealer ever. Now I got a powder. You know, I really got to venture into a different under eye powder. Going in with my NYX HD. You know how I love this stuff. It's amazing. It's my favorite. Alright, under eyes are done. I'm going to be using my Pure Bombshell lashes. I don't know that these are considered drugstore, so if they are not, I'm sorry. I have been actually starting to be able to use Duo Lash Glue again, but this one, the one with the liquid one, without any issues. So I don't know what was going on with my eyes. Oh. But before I do that though, I do need to put on some mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this sample that I have of the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I threw out my Lash Paradise and I have no other drugstore mascaras. I'm gonna go in and pop some lashes on. I'm gonna go ahead and zip through this part. And I went and touched up my liner. That's what I like about this Curvitude liner, I have to say, is that it makes it very easy to get in and do a cleanup on my lashes when I apply falsies. Let's go ahead and do the lower lashes. I think I'm gonna be a little brave, and I am going to take some of this Bang Bang, this liquid lid lingerie. I'm gonna take it on my little detail brush here, and I'm going to apply it to my lower lids and start buffing it out. And that is actually working out really nicely. I really like this. I think this stuff is really cool. I think I'm gonna try a few more shades. I think pink is starting to emerge as a popular shadow color. I think because reds became so popular, you know, and now pinks are coming up after them. Alright, so that's the pink shadow. And then I'm going to clean off my brush and I am going to apply this this lighter shadow right here. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with that brown shadow and going to put that right along the lash line. I'm going to use some mascara on my lower lashes. Again, going in with the Urban Decay Perversion, so sorry. Alright, I'm going to go in with this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner, and this is in Overboard, and it is a really pretty bronze, really beautiful bronze liner. It's one of my favorites. And then I'm going to do my upper with my usual. I don't have any other black eyeliners and I'm not going to do this on camera because I hate the way it looks, but I'm going to be tight lining my upper lid. So for the inner corner, I think that I want to use Millionaire on its own. I'm going to try with the sponge tip applicator and see if that works. Yes, it did. And then I think to brighten it up just a little bit, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on top of that because I don't know, I just want to lighten it up just slightly. And that's just me being extra. On to the rest of the face. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and it's in Dulce de Leche. I have my Ride or Dies, obviously. I do want to try the Physicians Formula bronzers, but I'm not sure if they will show up on my face. If anyone that has kind of like a similar skin tone to me, I'm kind of like almost like a medium tan, medium dark. I know it doesn't look like it in the lights because they tend to wash me out a bit, but if you've got kind of like a tanned skin tone, do the Physicians Formulas, the, oh, what are they called? They're the ones that smell like coconut. I'll have the name of them down at the down here somewhere if I can remember. Alright, just going around the perimeter of my face. I'm going to use Milani's Luminoso on my cheeks because I want something a little bit glowy, and granted it is peachy and I'm going pink, but I think that they look really good together. I mean, they'll still look all right together. So yeah, gonna go in with that. It's kind of like a corally color, but like I said, I think it'll go with the look, I'm pretty sure. And I wanted to use Luminoso also because it has, you know, a little bit of glow to it. You know, it's got just that really pretty luminescence about it. Going in with my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. You know, I love this stuff. This is like the best highlighter right now at the drugstore in my opinion. And just going to apply some of that to the tops of my cheeks. I'm so sorry, I'm like all over the place today. My camera shut off, so I'm not sure where I left off, but there we go. Just doing some contouring. Next is finishing up the highlight on my face. Okay, so if my lips look a little bit stained, it's because they are. I have tried on 3 different lipsticks and I can't find the right one that I want, but I finally found my Maybelline matte lipstick in Divine Wine. I wanted something deeper, something more vampy. I was just not getting the right feel that I was looking for, and I do believe that this is it. So it's still in the red family. It's very seasonal, but it's a little bit deeper, has a little bit more wine to it, which is exactly what I wanted. I think I want to align my lips a little bit, and I'm going to use my Jordana Cabernet. There we go. Just go in and clean things up a little bit. So there we have it. That is the finished look. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.